So when I share stuff, I just want to be as raw and authentic as possible, whether it's a video that's about motivation and uplifting, or it's a video about our emotions and what I'm experiencing at the moment, so others can relate, and so that people don't feel so alone in what they're experiencing. Because oftentimes on social media we don't want to be vulnerable because we don't want to be looked down on or made fun of or embarrassed because we're sharing what we're experiencing in that moment. So if it's to help someone not feel alone, or if it's to offer my advice, I just want to be authentic and raw with what I'm sharing. So in my last video, I think it was, where I was talking about my mood has been kind of off, but I've been just pushing through it. And it could have been because of my sleep, it could have been the planet, and it could have been because it was getting to that time of month. So now it's that time of month, and I feel that the hormones are changing and different, and that happens to women, where every week our hormones are on a different level, basically. Like, I watched a really good video not too long ago by a creator, I'm not sure who it was, but she was talking about how women, we go through a 28-day cycle, and the week after it's that time of the month, we have a spunk of energy. That's when we can do all our creative pursuits and all of these things. And then week by week it changes to the point where we feel closer and closer to that time of month. We feel like low energy, defeated, and all these emotions coming up. So that's a real thing for women. When you say she's PMSing, it's because she's going through a hormonal change. So a lot of men don't understand that and think that women can just control that, but we're feeling our feels, and we have to. That's just how our body and our emotions work, and that's just how it is. It's never about controlling our emotions. We're supposed to feel what we feel in that moment. There's a reason for it. But we can control how we react, how we treat others when we're going through these hormonal changes, let's say. Whether we're mean to our spouse because we're not in a good mood because we're PMSing, right? We can choose not to react like that and just kind of go into isolation for a bit and deal and experience and feel what we're feeling, or just get comfort and support from our partner. Like, we're allowed to feel frustrated, we're allowed to feel angry, we're allowed to feel sad, we're allowed to feel all these things, and it's not about someone else. We're just feeling that because of the changes that are going on in our body. But it's just, we have to be careful about our interactions, because we can be snappy, we can be all these things because we feel these emotions in that moment, but it doesn't make it right. We have to choose not to react like that, or distance ourselves from that person or a thing or whatever, if it's going to make us feel like that. It's like, if no one's messing with you, then just go do your own thing, take your time to process, right? But if someone is obviously bothering you and not letting you have that freedom, then it's harder to just not be reactive. Like, if they're asking, what's wrong, get over it, just bothering you while you're experiencing what you're experiencing, then it's going to be harder for you not to snap on them and be like, hey, just leave me alone, don't bother me right now, you know?